Hello, everybody. Let's do a quick reading on Foodie Beauty. Let's look at current energy. Let's ask about Julia. If you're new here, I'm Melissa. I like to be a fly on the wall. I like to buzz through the blinds of the energy on my mind. Right now, I want to peek through the blinds of Foodie Beauty. Maybe we'll look at Salah's energy. It's a general reading. It's for entertainment purposes only, allegedly, in my opinion. All that jazz, you get it, right? Yeah, good. And if you're not already and you want to support what I do here, please consider subscribing. You can buy me a coffee or get something off the wish list if you want to donate to me. And if you want a personal reading, send me an email. That info is in my description. Thanks, guys. All right, let's buzz me in, please. I want to peek through the blinds of Chantal's mind. Show me current energy. Show me current energy. The Knight of Swords, and we have a Five of Wands, a Page of Pentacle, and the Ten of Sword. On the bottom, we have the Hangman, the King of Sword, and the Two of Cups. Okay, so this Knight of Sword fell out. Sometimes we call this the narcissistic energy, and whenever I say that, I like to just remind everyone that narcissism is a true mental illness, and there's different types of narcissism, so just putting that out there. But this does can represent an aggressive energy, someone that's like ready for war, we sometimes say. In and out, back and forth, sometimes sporadic, like, and how they're coming in. The Five of Wands, someone that feels misunderstood. Now, I could connect this specifically to Julia, since we see this cat hanging here, and like the audience is like, what are you doing, you cat dingbat? Yeah, anyway, I usually look at this card, Five of Wands, as someone feeling like their words are being twisted. They're not, people don't want to work with them, like taking what they're saying, and like I'm being misunderstood. You guys aren't understanding me. You're not hearing me. The Page of Pentacle, someone that is like trying to start over. So I'm feeling like this has to do with Julia, the couple's channel, the crap that she expressed in like a few videos ago, because it's ending here with this Ten of Sword. This is the person that feels betrayed. All right, they're laying there sealing, as Chantal likes to do. She betrays herself when she's doing that, but I think this has more to do with her feeling like people basically forced her to do something about Julia, and now that she has, she's still continuing to be an idiot and not do the right thing. And instead of listening to the audience, just like fighting the audience or saying how the audience is attacking her. Viewer, stop attacking me. You wanted me to do this to the cat. It's God's fault that they go through. All right, anyway. And yeah, her trying to start a new thing with all the stuff she was talking about having to do with the couples channel, and her wanting to kind of like lock down with the copywriting and blah blah blah, and overall feeling betrayed. So on the bottom we see the Hangman, or I could look at this like her back is bothering her and she's having trouble walking around. What else is new? The Hangman energy that I usually see, and if it comes out in reverse, I see that as an energy that has learned from the situation that they've been in. They've become enlightened to something, but it's not in reverse, it's upright. And I usually say this is someone that feels kind of stuck, but they know they put themselves in this position. They willingly put themselves in this position, and they're not comfortable physically. All right, that's how I describe them. So, and this King of Sword. Now, I used to always say this, I connected this to a masculine energy that I felt was guiding or influencing Salah. But one of y'all pointed out to me that Salah is a air sign, I believe. And this does sometimes represent an air sign. It's a masculine energy. I could see this as Salah being cold or starting to strategize what his next moves are going to be when it comes to Chantal. Or this could have to do with like the actual, all the stuff she talked about having to do specifically with the couples channel, not her live streams, but her couples channel with Salah. She could have presented this whole idea for the copyright or made him feel like it was his idea when it was really her idea. And to make him feel like he's real smart for doing this or for putting money into this or whatever, if they actually go forward with that. And then we have the Two of Cups here. You're my soulmate, you're my soulmate. We're meant to be together. I really feel like I'm gonna clarify. I'm just gonna ask because I feel like yeah, let me just ask. I'm gonna start by asking about how Chantal is feeling about Salah, because I'm feeling some stuffs. So I want to see if the cards reflect that. Let's ask about that. How is Chantal feeling about her relationship with handsomest husband? Currently, please, if you can peek through the blinds of this energy and having to do with that. I want to know how Chantal is feeling about Salah, handsomest husband, and their connection. Show me something. Okay. We have a Page of Sword on the bottom, or a Page of Wands, and the Two of Pentacles. And under that, the Seven of Cups. So, again, we're seeing this Knight of Sword. The Four of Sword. This is someone that we usually say is like trying to heal, all right? Or they're keeping quiet about what they're really feeling and thinking within. And here, again, she's sealing in this picture the Nine of Pentacles sitting on the money. Okay. All right. So this whole thing with like copywriting and the couples channel, this is her way of like controlling Salah in her mind anyway. We have these two pages here. This is about like the messages, the words. This Page of Sword, they can be like a bit of a spy. Like instead of talking, sometimes they're stalking. I feel like ever since the last situation with messages and that whole, all the videos and kakakas, I feel like she's been watching Salah, handsomest husband. She feels like she can't really, she gotta be on him like white on rice. The Page of Wands, this can be an impulsive energy, all right? And I think the balance in the two kitty cats here, she could feel like worried about Salah, giving attention to another kitty cat, or just in general, not giving attention to her. Juggling. This is the juggler, the Two of Pentacles. And this under here, I really feel like she's been thinking about the choices she's made up to this point as much as she can, because she doesn't have a lot of awareness. I think she's looking at possible choices she might have to be making in the future, or she's trying to control the choices that Salah makes, the direction that Salah might be going. If she feels like there's a possibility of another person, like if there really was another feminine that he was messaging or whatever, that could make her want to stay more. Like, whereas a normal person that's emotionally healthy would recognize maybe the relationship is not what we thought it was, or and make choices to get out of that for their own like well-being and mental sanity. Like, why would you want to be with someone that doesn't really love you, etc., so on. That would make someone that's unhealthy or narcissistic. All right, again, I'm not diagnosing anyone, just allegedly, in my opinion, blah blah blah, you know what I'm saying, for entertainment purposes only. that person would hold on or fight for it more. Yeah, keeping their true feelings to themselves, and something to do with wanting to control the money. Now, I think everyone who's seen a reaction channel talk about this copyright stuff has agreed that really by doing this, if they go forward doing this, it's going to lose that money. So for Chantal, I really feel like she presented Salah with this idea that it would be a good idea and to control things, like presenting it to him like we're holding on to something that we've worked on, but in reality we all know it's going to backfire. But I feel like she already knows that. So there's some other reason for her doing this. Reasons she's keeping to herself, dark reasons, secret reasons. She might not want money to be made from that channel. Yeah, there could be, because Chantal knows that, yeah, if the couple, look, I don't think the couple's channel would thrive regardless because it's boring. All right, I'm sorry, but it's just, it's not good. It's not good. And the majority of Gore World, if you guys are unaware, Kuwait in general is just not a country that cares about the cats. One of the reasons they have so many cats, stray cats, feral cats, is because of dumping animals, and they don't have programs. There's like, because I go, and I always say don't completely trust Google, but if you Google it, you can see, like, you know, there's just like a handful of organizations trying to take care of that problem, and they are like private, you know, the people like that try to get the cats and send them to places here in America. All right, so that's how little programs and things are going on there for the cats. And since I brought up the cats, let's just ask about Julia real quick. How's Julia doing? How's Julia doing? What's going on? And I will say, being that Julia is older and being fixed, she should have been kept in the crate for 1 to 2 days after the procedure. That's it. Just, she should have been kept in a crate, in a small, like, it doesn't matter if she wanted to get out of it. Or in a space where she could just have the litter box, and you know what I'm saying. All right, anyway. Buzz me through the blinds, please, of Julia's energy. What's going on with Julia? Just show me Julia's overall energy. How is she feeling? Is she healing? So, the Two of Cups and the King of Wands. She could feel like she's getting more care and attention from Salah. Show me a little more. Well, yeah, she wants to move. She's probably feeling, alright, and the Tower. On the bottom, Six of Pentacles, High Priestess, the Five of Sword. She could feel like she's not getting the help that she needs because these two dingbats are too busy getting snacks, cheesy snacks, and she could feel like the truth of the situation has been kept hidden. This High Priestess is not, they know things and they're not sharing it, all right? So there's definitely information about what's going on with her healing process that we're probably not hearing. And the Five of Swords, she's feeling like if she could, she would zoom me over Chantal's face while she was sealing and just get those claws right. All right, yeah, the movement and the Tower card. So, like, she's not feeling great right now, physically, all right? But the good thing about, if there is a good side to the Tower, it's that things need to kind of fall apart for us to rebuild. The Star comes after the Tower. So, after things fall apart, there's a opportunity to heal. So, I'm looking at this, I mean, I could look at this like, handsome husband and Chantal, this so just like uneducated about cats in general, and the only one she could really count on, like, because they're so just into their own selves and worried about doing their own thing and getting their stupid snacks and pickles and cheesy snacks, and that Salah is the only one really making an effort to try to contain or control or help Julia, and that Julia feels, like she wants to move about. She probably doesn't understand, okay, why she needs to stop moving and be still, or kept still. Or this could be here because these two dingbats did not do what I just said they should have done for at least 2 days, which is keep her in something bigger than the small crate that they have, right? Like, but an area that could fit a bed and a litter box where she can't move around for at least 2 days, especially because of being fixed older. So, I mean, I'm gonna clarify this because I was looking at this like I just said, she's not feeling great. She just went through a procedure, and she's probably feeling like, yeah, am I falling apart here? But they're usually healing after that. So let's just see. That's too many. Why is the Tower here? Because hopefully this isn't here because her wound is not properly healing. The Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles. That's an energy that's like holding back. She may have had to go back to the vet and they didn't tell us. That's what I'm feeling from this. I'm not there. I don't know for sure, but that's just what I'm feeling. So some information may have been held back. And also, Handsomest Husband and Chantal, I don't think they want to spend the money. I don't think the vets do out there for the cats what they do, like if you take them to the private vets here in the States, okay? Because just in general, how they feel about pets. They're not big fans of cats and dogs, most of the people there, all right? I'm not making an assumption. It's just the facts. I'm not judging. It's what it is there, all right? So, whatever. All right. Let's ask real quick about Handsomest Husband. Handsomest Husband. All right, we'll see if these come back out. Let's see what's going on with Handsomest Husband's energy, and we'll end this. And maybe I'll ask about Dingbat's health. I used to ask. It's like, why bother anymore? Show me Handsomest Husband's energy, please. How is Handsomest Husband feeling about Chantal and the connection? Alright. So, the Two of Swords, the Four of Pentacles, the King of Wands, and that's on the bottom. We have a Three of Swords on the bottom, the Hermit, and the Ace of Swords. Alright, feeling like from this, I feel like from the camping trip, and also everything that's been going on with Julia. The Handsomest Husband, I know this, it might sound whatever, but I just feel like he's seeing a difference. And since the treadmill, since Thailand, since she went there, I feel like the Thailand trip, the stuff happening with Julia, the anniversary camping trip, all of that, has made Salah see Chantal in a different light, okay? I'm just telling you what I feel from that. This is like someone holding back a truth or keeping within them a truth that they don't want to face or verbalize, all right? This here again, this Four of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like whatever we just saw this for Julia, and this too, whatever, is why it's here. I feel like, especially seeing firsthand how Chantal, has been with Julia since Julia getting fixed, has really made him look at her different, because for him, it really showed, like, he already knew she lacked control, or, like, you know, she thinks she's smart. I think he thinks he's smart compared to her. I think they both, in that way, are stupid, like, because they both, whatever. But just to see the lack of maternal instinct, that's what I'm hearing and feeling. All right. And I think that this also, it has fed his ego, because the audience has been, like, noticing and seeing that, like, Salah seems to care more about the cat than Chantal. Okay. And yeah, I think it makes his ding-a-ling grow 10 times, like how the Grinch's heart grows, you know, a few sizes. It made his wand grow. Like, it fed his ego, and he thought, maybe I have a chance to build this couple channel after all. Like, maybe they forget about the Kai Bella incident. I'll never forget Salah. Not me. Alright. Anyway, and I think it makes him really look at her a different way, or feel a different way about her. Alright. Show me what the near future for their connection might be, having to do with, like, Salah's feelings about the Six of Wands and the Emperor. Alright, on the bottom I have a Devil, the Queen of Cups, and Strength. So, for Salah, as long as he's being admired and celebrated, whether that's by Chantal or through the couple's channel. So this whole thing with he wants control of that couple's channel. I feel like that's what this is here about. So as long as Chantal keeps up her end of the bargain, or whatever their agreement is about that, I feel like he'll be there physically, but I feel like he's been emotionally and mentally removed. And I feel like he's staying, all right, or stays in this because there's something for him to get to gain out of this, all right? There's something that he's, like, still waiting. And this is also, the Emperor is the Aries energy, is Chantal's card, okay? He could feel like as long as he has some control over Chantal. Now, I do feel, though, that Chantal has been doing this thing since she first got with him, with the food, okay? Where he doesn't realize it yet, or he might, maybe this is why I just felt this, he might be catching wind of this, okay? Because I just saw him, like, literally spilling out food or flushing it down the toilet. I saw it in my mind's eye. All right, again, John, I'm reading for entertainment only. I feel like Chantal puts all that salt, extra salt, because she puts way too. I mean, I feel like she's slowly been trying to, like, get Salah to be more like her when it comes to how, you know, she eats. I feel like when she first got with him, she may have thought they were going to, or he was going to be part of, like, her mukbangs. Like, especially when she orders food, like the fish and rice, or, like, the things that are more, you know, from Kuwait, like, or from the country, the Middle East type food. But, like, he wants nothing to do with that. All right? Nothing to do with that. And I think she's slowly been trying to like fatten him up, or like get him to eat more like she eats with the snacks and stuff, all right? And I feel like he's catching wind to that, or like, you know, he's like, I think he's smarter than she is when it comes to being conniving, all right? Or recognizing that behavior, because we have the Devil here, the Queen of Cups, and Strength. So I think at this point, Salah, he doesn't care anymore if she has a health journey, works out. Like, he's given up on that. All right? He got the treadmill. He tried. He did whatever. He don't care no more. If she wants to sit there and do mukbangs or whatever, he doesn't care. He just wants some sort of control of that couples channel. But Salah, if you do watch my readings, just know that this whole thing that she's doing or trying to convince you to this copyright stuff, like, oh, you will have control, I will have control, ultimately, it's gonna screw you, it's gonna bite you in the ass. You're gonna cut off your own nose to spite your face, all right, if you're doing that. And she knows it. She's trying to do to you, to that couple's channel, what she did with Swordfish, or you know what I'm saying, what's his face, Nada, all right? It's something like that. That's her only way to control things. She can't control what she puts in the mouth, or her health journey, whatever. Her mind. She can't control Salah. She can't control what's his face in the pet, right? But she can, like, plant those little seeds. And all right. Anyway, that's what I seen there. Yeah, that's what I seen is there. All right, let's end by asking about, since I used to and I haven't done it in a while, what can we expect to see in the near future when it comes to Chantal's health? What might we see in the future, the near future, if possible? And the future's not written, I usually say. We can ask the cards and see what might happen if this person makes certain choices or whatever's. What might the possible near future be for Foodie when it comes to her health journey? Show me, please. Choices. We have a 2 sword in the bottom, the 7 of pentacle, and the 7 of cup. Oh, this is like all like when she's like, I'm not gonna show on video what, you know, but behind the scenes, you guys don't know. You don't know what I'm doing, my choices. You don't judge me. Don't judge that mukbang because you don't know what I'm eating the rest of the day. All right. The Sun and the Page of Cup and the 5 of Wands. So the Sun, this is the happiest card in the deck. It's the new beginning. It's the truth coming to light. The Page of Cups, the messages, the messenger of love. So she might, like, make a choice one day, like, I'm walking on the treadmill, guys. I didn't show you, but that's what I'm doing. Just trust me, viewer. Trust me. You can trust me. I'm so honest. You know, but, like, she'll be miscommunicating what the calories or, like, the length of time on that treadmill is. Like, you know, all right. So, yeah, behind the scenes, she's going to be doing things, but she's not going to be showing us these choices. Because she knows she can't properly weigh out portions or, like, understand calorie counting. So she doesn't want to hear from Santa Cooks no more. Puts her in a nightmare. She'll just keep doing the things she's been doing, where she's, like, literally delusional. Like, lying to her own self. Because she doesn't want to let us know what's really going on behind the scenes. Or, like, she feels like no matter what she shares or how good her progress is, in her eyes, it's really good progress. We're going to see it. Like, we're going to take it and spin it. And I guess, you know, go to Santa Cooks to actually show us the calories and the sodium and things. But, you know, she's going to keep to herself the progress that she's making. You know, she's definitely planting seeds here. In her mind, she's actually making changes. So, 7 of Cups, she'll choose when she's actually going to show you, viewer, a weigh-in, an actual weigh-in. Because she knows we're just going to judge her anyway. All right. That's what I'm seeing there. All right, that's what I'm seeing there. If there's questions I didn't ask that you want me to leave in the comments and let me know. I love you guys, and I will see you next time.